Hello students, this is Anita Vyas from Sumitra English Coaching Classes. Well, this is the first lesson of CBSE 10 standard in prose section. A letter to God. Well students, मेरी ये कोशिश रहेगी कि मैं बहुत सिंपल लैंग्वेज में आपको समझाऊं जिससे कि आप बहुत अच्छे से समझ ले and you are able to reproduce the same. Okay, so the name of the lesson is A Letter to God. It is a beautiful story. It is the story about the faith of a farmer towards God. ये किसकी स्टोरी है? एक फार्मर के विश्वास की कहानी है भगवान के प्रति. Well, so let us begin. See, this is our first video in this series. So gradually, मैं इसके question and answers and all the activities that also I'll be coming up with. But let us understand the video first. In this video, I will explain line by line so that it is easy for you to understand. But एक second video में मैं इसका एक सिर्फ gist भी डाल दूंगी so that in case you have less time and you just want to revise the content, then you can watch the same. And before beginning, I just want to request you that please like, subscribe, and share my channel so that this video reaches far and wide to all the students who actually need a little guidance in English. So, well, the house, the only one in the entire valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. From this height, one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. So, in the beginning, actually, it is a house is described. एक घर जो कि कहाँ पे है? वैली में है. वैली मीन्स ऑफ कोर्स यू नो घाटी में है. सो वो अकेला ऐसा हाउस है पूरे एंटायर वैली में. अकेला ही घर है उस पूरी वैली में, पूरी घाटी में अकेला ही घर है. और जो कि कहाँ पे है? क्रेस्ट ऑफ अ लो हिल. लो हिल थोड़ी नीची सी जो पहाड़ी होती है उसके टॉप पे है वो घर. एंड उस हाइट से आराम से रिवर और जो कॉर्न की जो फील्ड है, कॉर्न इज व्हाट? मकई. कॉर्न की जो फील्ड है उसे देखा जा सकता था. एंड व्हाट वाज देयर इन द फील्ड ऑफ राइप कॉर्न? सी, द कॉर्न इज राइप आल्सो. एंड व्हाट वाज देयर इन द फील्ड? सो द फील्ड ऑफ राइप कॉर्न वाज डॉटेड विद द फ्लावर्स. तो कॉर्न लिटरली पक चुका था और बहुत सारे वहां पे उसमें फ्लावर्स थे जो कि ऑलवेज प्रॉमिस करते थे कि एक गुड हार्वेस्ट होगी, गुड खेती होगी. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour or at least a shower. So, well, before the corn was ready to cut, the only thing the earth needed was क्या अब भूमि को क्या चीज की जरूरत थी? डाउनपोर, एक अच्छी सी बारिश या एटलीस्ट थोड़ा सा ड्रिजल होना भी, कि या तो बहुत अच्छी बारिश और या एटलीस्ट थोड़ी सी ड्रिजलिंग, थोड़ा एक शावर हो जाए, उसकी जरूरत थी अर्थ को. सो all the earth needed was a little downpour or at least a shower. Throughout the morning, Lenko, who knew his fields intimately, had done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast. So in this story, the main character of this story is the farmer Lenko, and this house belonged to Lenko. He knew his fields intimately. Obviously, a farmer knows his field intimately. Intimately means to know very closely. हार्ट टू हार्ट रिलेशन वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि जो फार्मर्स होते हैं उनका उनकी फील्ड के साथ वैसा ही हार्ट टू हार्ट रिलेशन होता है. उन्हें सब पता होता है कि अभी फील्ड को क्या चाहिए, किसकी जरूरत है. सो ही हैड डन नथिंग एल्स बट सी द स्काई टुवर्ड्स द नॉर्थ ईस्ट. तो उसने पूरे सुबह से क्या किया? और कुछ भी नहीं किया, सिर्फ आकाश को देख रहा था. नॉर्थ ईस्ट में आकाश को देख रहा था. एंड व्हाई? बिकॉज ही न्यू दैट यस, they needed some water. The earth needed some water. So now we are really going to get some water, woman. So as of course a farmer understands the sky also, he knows कि कब बारिश आने वाली है, कब नहीं है. So those people who are very close to nature, they have this instinct to tell you कि whether it is going to rain or not. So he said to his wife that now we are really going to get some water. कि yes, वुमन बारिश होने वाली है और पानी कुछ मिलने वाला है हमें. The woman who was preparing supper replied. Woman means obviously his wife who was preparing supper. Okay, so what is supper? Supper is the meal which we have in the evening. It is not a dinner as such, or not even lunch. It is just a good meal which we have in the evening time. So she answered, yes, God willing. That obviously, अगर भगवान की इच्छा हुई तो yes, we will get some water. The older boys were working in the field, while the smaller ones were playing near the house until the woman called to them all. So older boys means obviously then it is self-explanatory that he had many children. So the ones who were older, जो बड़े बच्चे थे वो फील्ड में काम कर रहे थे, और जो छोटे थे smaller ones, they were playing near the house until the woman called to them all. सबको बुला लिया, okay, कि come for dinner. It was during the meal that just as लेंको had predicted. जब वो खाना खा रहे थे तो जैसे कि लेंको ने प्रेडिक्ट किया था, big drops of rain began to fall. तो तभी बड़ी बड़ी बारिश की बूंदे अब गिरने लगी. So obviously लेंको ने पहले ही बता दिया था कि yes, we are going to get some water. So it started raining. Now in the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. So approaching means आ रहे थे. सो वो देख पा रहे थे कि यस, नॉर्थ ईस्ट साइड से ह्यूज माउंटेन्स ऑफ क्लाउड्स मींस क्लाउड्स वर एज बिग एज ह्यूज माउंटेन्स. बड़े बड़े से क्लाउड्स को वो देख सकते थे पास में आते हुए. द एयर वॉज फ्रेश एंड स्वीट. ऑब्वियसली जब बारिश होने वाली होती है तो एयर फ्रेश और स्वीट, अपने आप ही बहुत ताजी और अच्छी लगती है वो एयर. हवा जब चलती है, बारिश आने के पहले जो हवा चलती है. The man went out for no other reason than to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. So the man went out. बाहर चले गए, और बाहर जाने का उनके पास कोई और रीजन नहीं था. He had just one reason, that he wanted to feel the rain on his body, the pleasure of feeling the rain. And this almost every one of us does. When it starts raining, we do feel that yes, we should feel the raindrops on our body. From a child to I suppose sare bade, even the older people also have the same thing. And when he returned, he exclaimed. And when he returned, after feeling some raindrops on his body, he exclaimed, these aren't raindrops falling from the sky, they are new coins. So now he is comparing the raindrops falling from the sky with the new coins. So why he is making such comparisons? Because he knows that these raindrops falling from the sky will fall on the earth, and he will have a very good harvest, and obviously he is going to sell that harvest, and he is going to get new coins. The fresh money will be coming into his house. So he is comparing those raindrops falling from the sky with the new coins, and he is very, very excited, happy. And he is comparing further. The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are 5s. So he's comparing again. Okay, the big drops are 10 cents and the little ones are 5s. So here we see in this full paragraph, we see that how happy Lenko is. Okay, what was his earlier state of mind when when the chapter started? His earlier state of mind was that he was a little he was expecting rain. He was a little anxious in a way, that he was telling that yes, we do need some water. And then he is watching the sky, and he understands that yes, water is going to come. Yes, it is going to rain. He predicts to his wife that yes, it is going to rain. And after the rain starts falling, then he's so happy, excited, that he goes out and he wants to feel the happiness of the raindrops falling on his body. And then he comes back, and again he's very happy, and he says that yes, these raindrops are like fresh coins, new coins. And obviously that those coins will be say it will bring good luck in his house also. He will have money, he will have money to sustain throughout the year. We know that farmers, the only hope for the farmer to sustain for full year is the money they get from the harvest. So he's happy in that way. Now with a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. सो विद वेरी सेटिस्फाइड, एकदम संतुष्टि वाला जो एक्सप्रेशन, जो भाव होता है, उससे वो उसने क्या कहा, उसने फील्ड को, अपनी जो फील्ड है ऑफ राइप कॉर्न, भुट्टे, एक्चुअली कॉर्न इज व्हाट, मकई, और भुट्टे विद इट्स फ्लावर्स ड्रेप्ड इन अ कर्टेन ऑफ रेन. हाँ, तो उसको लगा कि यस, जो उसकी जो फील्ड है, जो उसके खेत हैं, वो एज इफ की बारिश के एक कर्टेन में ड्रेप कर दिए गए हो. ड्रेप वर्ड वी यूजुअली यूज फॉर ड्रेपिंग द साड़ीज ऑल्सो. So drape means cover with a cloth. So he felt as if his full farm is covered with rain, the cloth of rain. But now there is a change in the storyline. But suddenly a strong wind began to blow, and along with the rain, very large hailstones began to fall. So now, till now, he was very happy, very excited. But now there is a sudden change because with the rain, a strong wind began to blow. And now, along with the rain, very large hailstones began to fall. Hailstones are what? जो बारिश के जो वो ओले ओले जिसको हम बोलते हैं, स्मॉल स्मॉल बॉल्स ऑफ स्नो, दैट इज हार्डन स्नो. सो बारिश में जब ओले भी कभी कभी साथ में गिरते हैं, तो बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग हवा बहने लगी, और बारिश के साथ साथ अब बड़े बड़े हेलस्टोन्स भी गिरने लगे. दिस ट्रूली डिड रिजेंबल न्यू सिल्वर कॉइन्स. अब ऑब्वियसली वो एकदम सिल्वर कॉइन्स को रिजेंबल कर रहे थे, सिल्वर कॉइन्स जैसे लग रहे थे. द बॉयज, if you have been through this, if you have seen the hailstones, so obviously आपने भी देखा होगा कि बिल्कुल छोटे छोटे नए सिक्कों के जैसे, चांदी के सिक्कों के जैसे ही लगते हैं. So the boys, exposing themselves to the rain, ran out to collect the frozen pearls. So now the boys, obviously they were also very happy. The children of Lenko, they were exposing themselves to the rain. They were standing in the rain, feeling the rain themselves. So they also went out to collect the frozen pearls. Frozen pearls is used for the hailstones. It is really getting bad now, exclaimed the man. Now the man was worried. Earlier he was very happy, then he was a little sober. Then he realized that it is getting bad. He was getting anxious now. I hope it passes quickly. It did not pass quickly. For an hour, the hail rained on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley. So he just hoped, he wished कि yes, it should pass quickly. उसने मन ही मन विश किया कि ये जल्दी से चले जाए, जल्दी से बारिश रुक जाए, जल्दी से जो hailstones की बारिश है वो रुक जाए. बट वो नहीं रुकी. It did not pass quickly. And पूरे 1 घंटे तक वो बारिश होती रही. और किसकी बारिश होती रही? हेलस्टोन की. सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड, 1 घंटे तक अगर ओले गिरेंगे तो फिर क्या हालत होगी. सो नाउ इट वाज really very tough time for him. And then okay, the hail rained on the house and on the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley. पूरे वैली में सब जगह obviously वो hailstones की बारिश होती रही. The field was white as if covered with salt. पूरी की पूरी उसके जो खेत थे, फील्ड थी, वो एकदम व्हाइट हो गई, एज इफ कि उसको किसी ने नमक से कवर कर दिया हो. Not a leaf remained on the trees, not a single leaf. So obviously when it is going to rain for 1 hour, that also with large hailstones, तो एक भी trees पे एक भी पत्ता भी नहीं रहा. The corn was totally destroyed. So if even a leaf could not sustain, so obviously the corn was totally destroyed, पूरी तरह से खत्म हो गया. The flowers were gone from the plants. Flowers bhi chale gaye. As we know, in the beginning only, Lenko was so happy. The corn field was dotted with flowers. पूरे field में flowers थे, तो पूरे के पूरे flowers भी plants से चले गए. और Lenko's soul was filled with sadness. He was very sad, because for a farmer we can understand that yes, a harvest is everything. Now he was sad. When the storm had passed, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons. जब बारिश वो पूरी चली गई, स्टॉर्म थम गया, तो वो फील्ड के बीच में खड़े होके उसने अपने बेटों से कहा a plaque of locust would have left more than this. कि अगर locust is an insect, जो कि locust हमेशा एक ग्रुप में ही चलते हैं, तो अगर पूरा का पूरा लोकस्ट का ग्रुप जब एक फील्ड पे आ जाता है तो then it actually destroys the field. So now he was telling कि even that plaque of locust would have been better than this. At least they have left something. They have left more than this. But the hailstorm has left nothing. So कुछ भी नहीं बचा. This year we will have no corn. अब इस साल हमारे पास कोई भी corn नहीं होगा. The night was a sorrowful one. All our work for nothing. So obviously this expression we can understand. इतनी मेहनत उसने की होगी, स्पेशली जो फार्मर्स है, बिकॉज कितनी मेहनत वो करते हैं, टिलिंग द लैंड, सोइंग द सीड, देन इरिगेटिंग इट, वेटिंग, सो मेनी थिंग्स. सो सारा का सारा उनका जो काम था उस पे पानी फिर गया कि इतना सारा काम और कुछ भी नहीं. देयर इज नो वन हु कैन हेल्प अस, वी विल ऑल गो हंग्री दिस ईयर. कि ऑब्वियसली ही वाज अ पुअर फार्मर, तो अब कोई भी ऐसा नहीं था जो उसे हेल्प करता, और हम पूरे के पूरे, हम इस पूरे साल हम तो भूखे ही रह जाएंगे. बट नाउ अगेन there is a twist in the story, because as we know from the title itself, a letter to God, so we know this story is all about the faith of Lenko. Lenko is a special person who has huge faith in God. So now we understand the twist in the story. But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope, help from God. So अब उस घर में जितने भी लोग रहते थे, in that solitary house because it was the only house in the middle of the valley, और वहां पे सिर्फ एक ही सिंगल, हम कहते हैं ना कि आशा की एक ही किरण थी उनके पास, and that was a single hope, help from God. In our life also we see when there is huge turmoil, when we have nothing to expect from anybody, when we have like we don't have anything, and we don't have any expectation or any hope also of getting help from anybody. So then too there is always a hope, help from God. So Lenko comes under those category who believe in God. So God पे ही उसको भरोसा था कि यस वही एक आशा की किरण है. Don't be so upset. Even though this seems like a total loss, remember no one dies of hunger. So he is telling to his family not to be upset. Yes, even though it seems ऐसा लग रहा है कि total loss हो गई, कि सब कुछ खत्म हो गया, लेकिन remember, याद रखो, no one dies of hunger. भूख से कभी कोई नहीं मरता. That's what they say. No one dies of hunger. Now that's what they say. Who says that? So obviously he must have read in some books, some literature, some religious literature, or maybe saints. So what he says कि कोई भी भूख से नहीं मरता. So all through the night, Lenko thought only of his one hope, the help of God, whose eyes, as he had been instructed, sees everything. तो पूरी रात को लेंको बस एक ही बात सोचता रहा, एक ही होप के बारे में कि गॉड की हेल्प, क्योंकि ऑफ कोर्स गॉड की जो आईज है, जैसा कि उसने हमेशा सुना था या उसे बताया गया था कि वो सब देख सकती है. तो इवन व्हाट इज डीप इन वंस कंसाइंस, किसी के अंदर, मन के अंदर, उसकी कंसाइंस के अंदर, चेतना के अंदर भी, बहुत डेप्थ में भी, वॉट एवर इज गोइंग ऑन, दैट गॉड कैन सी. So his only hope was God now. Lenko was an ox of a man. Ox of a man means who is a very hard-working person. Why? Because we know ox we use for plowing the fields, working like an animal in the fields. So Lenko was very hardworking. He was just like an animal, like an ox who plows the fields, who works in the fields. So he was just like that. But still he knew how to write. So of course Lenko was a very hardworking person like an ox, but still he knew कि yes लिखते कैसे हैं. It means that yes he was literate. So the following Sunday at daybreak he began to write a letter which he himself would carry to town and place in the mail. So following Sunday, तो उस दिन के बाद जब संडे आया और जब सुबह हुई तो उसने एक लेटर लिखना शुरू किया और उसको वो खुद ही अपने साथ लेके गया टाउन, बिकॉज वी नो ही वॉज लिविंग इन अ वैली। सो संडे को वो गया टाउन और उसने उसे मेल में डाला, and it was nothing less than a letter to God. So what was that? What did he put? What did he write in the letter? And to whom did he address? So he wrote a letter to God. भगवान के लिए उसने एक चिट्ठी लिखी. God, he wrote, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. So God, of course, like, see, understand the emotion with what emotions he is writing a letter, that if you don't help me, अगर आप मेरी हेल्प नहीं करेंगे तो मेरी फैमिली और मैं खुद पूरे साल भूखे रहेंगे. So with what hope and with that sadness, it is a mixture of emotions that he is very sad at heart, and he is requesting God to help him. I need 100 pesos in order to sow my field again and to live until the crop comes. So obviously, if he has lost, if his corn is destroyed, if his harvest is destroyed, so he will have to again sow it. For that, he would require again the seeds also and the money to purchase the seeds. So he is asking God that I need 100 pesos. और क्यों चाहिए? क्योंकि मुझे वापस से मेरे खेत में बीज बोने पड़ेंगे, और जब तक कि वो हार्वेस्ट क्रॉप तैयार नहीं हो जाती तब तक मुझे सस्टेन करने के लिए वो पैसे चाहिए. और क्यों चाहिए? बिकॉज द हेल स्टॉर्म. सो ही जस्ट राइट्स एवरीथिंग अबाउट दैट हाउ इट हैपेंड, बिकॉज देयर इज अ डॉट डॉट गिविंग. सो ही एक्सप्लेन्स एवरीथिंग टू गॉड. Now peso is the currency of several Latin American countries. Okay, he wrote to God on the envelope. On the envelope, he wrote, in the place of address, he wrote to God. Put the letter inside, and still troubled, went to town. And he put it, and still troubled he was, because there was some part in his heart which was troubled कि कैसे होगा, क्या होगा. But एक ही चीज थी कि yes, he had undying faith on God. So he went to town, and at the post office, he placed a stamp on the letter and dropped it into the mailbox. So obviously, it is an old story. We know that in olden days, there would be, still we have post offices, post boxes, but in olden times, that was the only means of correspondence. So he went and he dropped the letter into the mailbox. So now, as we know that yes, after a certain period, the employees of the post office, whoever, come and checks the box, and takes all the mail to the post office, and they segregate and they send it to the concerned places. So one of the employees, who was a postman and also helped at the post office, went to his boss laughing heartily and showed him the letter to God. So one person from the post office, obviously he was a postman and he helped at the post office, so he went to the his boss, and वो गए और उन्होंने बताया, और हंसते हुए एकदम, laughing heartily means दिल खोल के हंसते हुए, और उनको दिखाया a letter to God. Never in his career as a postman had he known that address. तो ऑब्वियसली उस पे लिखा था टू गॉड, तो अपनी पूरी लाइफ में उन्होंने कभी भी वो एड्रेस नहीं देखा था. द पोस्टमास्टर अ फैट एमिएबल. पोस्टमास्टर कौन थे? ही वॉज प्लम्प एंड अ फ्रेंडली पर्सन. मोटे से थोड़े, लेकिन अच्छे, खुश मिजाज, और लोगों को एज अ फ्रेंडली पर्सन थे वो. ऑल्सो ब्रोक आउट लाफिंग. वो भी हंसने लग गए, बट ऑलमोस्ट इमीडिएटली ही टर्न सीरियस. लेकिन जैसे ही वो हंसने लगे, ऑलमोस्ट इमीडिएटली मीन्स तुरंत ही वो सीरियस हो गए, एंड टैपिंग द लेटर ऑन हिज डेस्क. और डेस्क के ऊपर लेटर को टैप करते हुए, टैप मीन्स ऐसे थोड़ा हाथों से बजाना सॉर्ट ऑफ, तो रखते हुए उन्होंने कमेंट किया कि व्हाट फेथ, सी कितना विश्वास है इसे भगवान पे. आई विश आई हैड द फेथ ऑफ द मैन हु रोट दिस लेटर. नाउ द पोस्टमास्टर इज सेइंग कि मैं ऐसा विश करता हूं कि मुझे इस इंसान में जो विश्वास है भगवान के लिए, काश मुझ में भी ऐसा फेथ होता फॉर गॉड. that he is wishing that he could have the same faith, because having such a faith is not possible. People do have faith, even we have faith on God, but at a certain point along with the faith we have a doubt also. Our faith is not undoubted. So he is wishing कि yes, like he is mesmerized कि my goodness, कितना ज्यादा विश्वास है उसका भगवान पे, और काश मेरा भी ऐसा विश्वास होता. स्टार्टिंग अप अ कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस विद गॉड, कि जस्ट इमेजिन भगवान के साथ वो कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस इज व्हाट, वार्तालाप. तो भगवान के साथ वो पत्राचार, इन अनदर वे वी कैन से, कि भगवान के साथ उसने कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस शुरू किया, कि ही इज राइटिंग लेटर टू गॉड. So in order not to shake the writer's faith in God, see, this postmaster was a very nice person. He's a friendly person, and he understands and he respects other people. How do we know this? Because he respects the faith of the poor farmer. And he, how do we know he was a genuine person? Because he is telling that in order not to shake the writer's faith in God, the postmaster came up with an idea. He did not want to shake the writer's faith in God. वो नहीं चाहता था कि जिसने भी ये लेटर लिखा है उसका भगवान में जो विश्वास है, इतना अनडाइंग जो फेथ है, वो शेक हो जाए, दैट इज कि वो हिल जाए. तो वो ऐसा नहीं चाहता था. सो द पोस्टमास्टर, ही केम अप विद एन आइडिया. उसने एक आइडिया लाई कि आंसर द लेटर. और आइडिया क्या थी कि इस लेटर को हम आंसर कर देते हैं. टिल नाउ ही वाज नॉट नोइंग दैट व्हाट द लेटर कंटेन्स. उसे तो पता नहीं था ना. ही जस्ट सॉ द एड्रेस, एंड द एड्रेस वाज अ लेटर टू गॉड. एंड ही थॉट कि चलो लेट अस ओपन द लेटर एंड let us reply the letter so that his faith is not shaken. But when he opened it, जब उन्होंने वो लेटर खोला, it was evident that to answer it, it needed something more than goodwill. अब जैसे ही उसने खोला तो उसे ये समझ आ गया कि इस लेटर को आंसर करने के लिए गुडविल से कुछ ज्यादा की जरूरत पड़ेगी. इफ इट वॉज जस्ट अ लेटर टू गॉड, देन ही कुड हैव आंसर्ड, आराम से आंसर कर देता. लेकिन यहाँ पे जब उसने लेटर पढ़ा तो उसे ये समझ में आया कि गुडविल के साथ साथ किसी और चीज की भी जरूरत पड़ेगी. और किस चीज की जरूरत पड़ेगी? सो ऑब्वियसली वी नो दैट लेंको हैड आस्क्ड फॉर 100 pesos, तो पैसे की भी जरूरत पड़ेगी. सो इफ ही नीडेड समथिंग मोर देन गुडविल, इंक एंड पेपर, तो उसे पता चल गया कि गुडविल के साथ, इंक और पेपर के साथ उसे और भी कुछ चीज की जरूरत पड़ेगी. बट ही स्टक टू हिज रेजोल्यूशन. लेकिन रेजोल्यूशन मीन्स व्हेन यू डिसाइड समथिंग, योर डिसीजन. सो वॉट एवर ही हैड डिसाइडेड, उसका जो भी निर्णय था, ही स्टक टू इट. वो उस पे अमल रहा, उस पे कायम रहा. ही आस्क्ड फॉर मनी फ्रॉम हिज एम्प्लॉइज. तो उसने अपने एम्प्लॉइज, वी नो दैट ही वाज द पोस्ट मास्टर, द हेड ऑफ दैट पोस्ट ऑफिस. तो उसने, और जो उसके एम्प्लॉइज काम कर रहे थे या उसके जो भी कलीग्स थे, उनसे भी उन्होंने रिक्वेस्ट की होगी कि यस, पैसे सब लोग इकट्ठे करो. ही हिमसेल्फ गेव पार्ट ऑफ हिज सैलरी, और उन्होंने अपनी भी सैलरी का एक पार्ट दे दिया. And several friends of his were obliged to give something for an act of charity. और उसके कुछ फ्रेंड्स ने भी, दे वर हैप्पी भाई, कि वो क्या कर रहे थे, एक एक्ट ऑफ चैरिटी कर रहे थे, कि किसी को दान दे रहे थे, एक अच्छा काम कर रहे थे. सो एवरीवन गिव मनी. एंड ऑब्वियसली 100 pesos उस जमाने में, जबकि ये स्टोरी है, तो ऑब्वियसली 100 pesos would have mattered a lot. So it was impossible for them to gather together the 100 pesos. तो उनके लिए नहीं पॉसिबल था कि एक साथ वो और 100 pesos कलेक्ट कर ले. So he was able to send the farmer only little more than half. तो हाफ से कुछ ज्यादा उसने फार्मर को भेजे लेटर में. He put the money in an envelope addressed to Lenko, and with it a letter containing only a single word as a signature God. तो उन्होंने वो लेटर लिखा, और उस पे लिखा क्या कि एक सिंगल वर्ड, कि वो मतलब गॉड, उन्होंने जस्ट लिख दिया एज ए सिग्नेचर कि गॉड. और उसमें उन्होंने 70 pesos जो उनको कलेक्ट कर पाए थे वो रख दिए. Now the following Sunday, obviously first Sunday Lenko had written the letter, so the following Sunday he came back to find out कि yes, whether he has got a letter for him or not. So he came a bit earlier than usual to ask there was a letter for him. तो पूछा उसने, जल्दी थोड़ा सा आ गया कि लेटर है क्या. Now it was the postman himself who handed the letter to him, while the postmaster experiencing the contentment of a man who had performed a good deed looked on from his office. तो लेटर किसने दिया? पर्सनली पोस्टमैन ने दिया, उसके हाथ में दिया लेटर, और जो पोस्टमास्टर थे, who was such a noble person who has done this, who had initiated this good deed, what he was doing, he was just watching from his office, he just looked from his office, and he was feeling, experiencing, वो experience कर रहे थे क्या? The contentment what? That satisfaction of a man who has performed a good deed. So वो क्या experience, क्या अनुभव कर रहे थे? एक ऐसे इंसान का सेटिस्फेक्शन, ऐसे इंसान को जो संतुष्टि मिलती है जिसने की कोई अच्छा काम किया हो। तो अच्छा काम करने के बाद जो मन में एक संतुष्टि होती है, दैट ही वाज फीलिंग, एंड ही वाज जस्ट लुकिंग ऑन फ्रॉम हिज ऑफिस. नाउ लेंको शोड not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence. So उसने बिल्कुल भी he was not surprised कि उसमें पैसे देख के उसको बिल्कुल भी सरप्राइज नहीं हुआ. Why? क्योंकि उसे पता था कि yes he had unshakable faith in God. उसका जो फेथ था गॉड में वो इतना ज्यादा था कि उसे पता था कि yes God will help me, भगवान मेरी हेल्प करेंगे. Such was his confidence. But he became angry. Now again there is a twist in the story. He should have been very happy because God replied to him, he sent money to him, but on the contrary he became angry. And why did he become angry? When he counted the money, जब उसने पैसे काउंट किए, God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lenko what he had requested. तो what he's thinking कि भगवान तो कभी गलती कर नहीं सकते, और ना ही वो जो लेंको ने उनसे रिक्वेस्ट किया उसको वो मना कर सकते हैं. तो क्या हुआ होगा? तो ही वॉज वेरी एंग्री. ऑल हिज इमोशंस ऑफ एंगर वॉज नाउ कमिंग ऑन द पेन एंड पेपर. सो व्हाट ही डिड, इमीडिएटली लेंको वेंट अप टू द विंडो टू आस्क फॉर पेपर एंड इंक. तो पोस्ट ऑफिस की विंडो पे जाके उसने बोला पेपर और इंक चाहिए. And on the public writing table, we know that in the post office we have a public writing table also. So वहां पे जो writing table थी उस पे जाके उसने लिखा. He started to write, लिखना शुरू किया with much wrinkling of on his brow. अब उसकी जो brow means eyebrows, तो eyebrows हम कहते हैं ना wrinkles, तो जो lines बन जाती है eyebrows पे, जब हम बहुत गुस्सा होते हैं तो हमारे eyebrows पे वो जो lines बन जाती है. So with much wrinkling of his brows caused by the effort he had to make to express his ideas. और वो जो wrinkling थी उसके eyebrows पे जो lines बन रही थी, वो क्यों बन रही थी? वो इसलिए बन रही थी क्योंकि वो जो effort ले रहा था, जो वो कोशिश कर रहा था अपनी ideas को express करने के लिए, अपने ideas, whatever ideas which were going inside his mind, he was expressing on paper. तो पेपर पे उन आइडियाज को उतारने के लिए उसे जो एफर्ट, जो कोशिश लेनी पड़ रही थी, उसकी वजह से उसके ब्रोज पे रिंकलिंग हो रही थी, जो लाइंस आ रहे थे. When he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp, which he licked and then affixed to the envelope. तो जब उसने फिनिश कर लिया तो वो गया विंडो पे, एक स्टैम्प लिया, which he licked. Now stamp, there is a gum on the stamp. These days in this millennium we don't get much accustomed to going to post office and putting a stamp and posting a letter, because what we do, we send emails and all, it is like all everything is so easy now. But वो गया और उसने stamp खरीदा. अब there is a gum on the other side of the stamp. When we wet that gum with a little water, then that gum is activated. तो he licked, तो उसने अपना जो सलाइवा था वो स्टैम्प पे लगाया, और तो obviously it get wet, and due to that wetness the gum was he could use that and affix to the envelope with the blow of his fist. तो अपने fist is what, मुट्ठी का एक blow, एक मारा और उस स्टैम्प को एनवेलप पे चिपका दिया. The moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it. तो जैसे ही वो मेल बॉक्स में लेटर उसने डाला तो पोस्टमास्टर खुद गए उसको खोलने के लिए, और उसमें लिखा था, God of the money that I asked for, only 70 pesos reached me. That I had asked for 100 pesos, but only 70 pesos have reached me, and send me the rest since I need it very much. But don't send it to me through the mail because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. Lenko. So what he wrote कि जो आपने मुझे पैसे भेजे उनमें से सिर्फ 70 पैसों से मुझे मिले और मुझे बाकी का आप भेज दे क्योंकि मुझे बहुत जरूरत है, लेकिन अब आप मुझे मेल के थ्रू मत भेजना क्योंकि जो पोस्ट ऑफिस के जो एम्प्लॉयज है, जो यहाँ पे काम करने वाले हैं, वो बंच ऑफ क्रुक्स है, जो कि बदमाश है, एक ग्रुप ऑफ बदमाश पीपल है. सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड नाउ कि यस, I mean, what do you understand in this lesson? Just let us come up with the summary in 2 minutes and then we'll end up. See, in this lesson, what is more prominent is the character. Who is the main character? Lenko, the farmer. And the prominent thing about this lesson is his unshakable faith in God. How much he believes in God, that in spite of losing everything, after a great destruction also, his only hope is God. And he has firm belief that yes, God is going to help him. And now when he posts the letter, he writes a letter, and when he posts it, so obviously, you know, when there is strong faith, so in some way the universe also helps you. And it was his good luck that the postmaster was such a friendly and such a good person, and he was so impressed by the letter and by the unshakable faith of Lenko that he tries to help him. Now, even after trying so much, even after taking help from all his friends, he could not collect the required amount. And what happens? He is able to manage only 70 pesos. And when Lenko receives it, so in spite of being thankful to God, he is complaining about the money which he did not receive. And he is placing his doubt, he is disbelieving the post office people who actually helped him so much. So this is a little contrast in the story. So this is all about this story. So later on, I will come up with all the question and answers also, and whatever help you require. So I'll be making all the videos. I'll be coming up with all the videos. I will be covering all the chapters, the prose part, the poetry part, everything. And if you feel like, you can join my Sumitra English coaching classes also. That is specially for English and other subjects also. But I teach only English. That is for 8, 9, 10th, ICSE, CBSE, all boards, SSC. So you can approach me. And it's a humble request to all of you that please like, share, and subscribe this with your friends, because if you are going to share it with your friends, what will happen? It is going to help them also. Okay. So bye.